Well, I'm getting ready to do the pots on the Epiphone Casino. Decided to replace them. They're not working too well. Figured I'd buy spray, but then I said, might as well change them. So I bought new ones. They already took the nuts off of here, the knobs and everything, the pit guard. As you can see, I'm getting ready to fish everything out. I'm going to put tape. But this is my Epiphone Casino, as you can see. It's in really nice shape. I bought it brand new, so still like it. So I'm going to start taking the pots out. So what I bought for the new pots I bought, this guy makes them and sets it all on a nice board, nice and neat. Everything's in position. Okay, I think I got it upside down, but anyway, that's the way it goes. All right, tone, tone, volume, volume. All right, the plug, the switch. Look at how nice and neat this is. Really nice soldering. All right, these are by Tone Man Guitar. Got them on eBay. 96 bucks for the whole thing. Pretty nice. I'm getting ready to put these on and see how it sounds. I got some long needle nose pliers. Gonna see if I could fish something out of here. This is the switch. See if I can get that out of there. Not easy to get out, but it's coming out. Let me see if I can turn it. Oh, here we go. Let's push that switch in there. Oh, here it goes. Through the middle is better. Duh. Bigger gap here in the middle. I was doing it here, that was dumb. So better here. There's one, there's the switch. Something else is coming out, one of the pots. See if I can get that out. Straighten that out. There we go. Well, there's another one. Here's another one. See if that one comes out that way. Okay, it does. Let's see what else I got. Should be another one. Here's another one. Oh, that's three. Oh, once you get one out, seems pretty easy. Just gotta maneuver them out of there. I gotta figure out what these wires are. I guess, let's see, I got 4 pots. I got the switch. Now where's the, I'm looking for the plug, but I don't see that. Here it is. There's the plug. Oh, I thought it was 2 wires for the plug, but it's only 1. Alright, so, which means that now I have to, these wires have to be for the pickups. So this has got to be one of the pickups right here. Oh, this is the ground. This is the ground right here, this thin one. It's got to be the ground. this has got to be one of the pickups I see. But I'm not sure. This has got to be another pickup right here, the white one. All right, let's figure out the wires and then I'll continue. So what I forgot to do was label which one was the bridge and neck. So I just plugged it into the amp, and what I'm doing now is checking. That's the bridge. So this is the bridge. Let's see. Yep. So that's the bridge. So this is the bridge, which is the black. The black, and then the neck obviously is going to be the white. Yep. Okay. So bridge is black, the neck pickup is the white. So now I know. Okay, good. And I have to take all the wires out and then solder them. All right, I'm going to start soldering. So I'm going to put some solder flux according to the diagram, which tells me where these things go. Okay. So this is the neck volume, and I labeled it, and this is the bridge volume. So according to the diagram, I have to connect the hot to this lead here. I'm going to put some solder flux there. And the bridge volume, the hot goes here to this one. Then I have to do a ground on the case. I'll put a little bit here. And a ground over here on the case. Put a little bit there. And that's it. So let me put a little bit of solder on those parts. All right, I took it. You don't want to heat it up for too long because it'll melt the pots. Let's see if I can get the case really fast here. This is what I don't like. There we go. Got one. There we go. Got to get it as fast as possible so you don't overheat it, otherwise it'll melt the components or the pots inside. So I think I got it pretty good. Got the two grounds and the two hots. So I'm going to unsolder everything from the old pots now and then start soldering onto the new ones. All right. Got everything out. Okay, so there it is. There's the hole, the volume pot, tone pot, everything, plug. All right, now I have all the wires here. Bridge, pickup. Okay, white is the neck. White is the neck, and black is the bridge. And then I got to do this. Okay, so let me start that. I'm gonna put the, I already did the other one, the neck, so I'm doing the bridge now. I did the ground. This one's giving me a hard time. I had it. Yep, I got it. Not liking this guy. Looks a little cruddy. Let me clean this up. All right, so there we go. Got the bridge volume pot with the white. It has 2 grounds. Both go, and then that's the hot wire. Okay. Neck, volume, ground, and the hot. Now I have to do this ground onto this guy here. Let's just do a quick solder. Let me just cover up the guitar a bit. Oh, here we go. And I can get this guy here. Clean up the soldering iron. And there we go. That's the ground for the tone. All right, that's all the wires that it had. So now I am going to take all of this off of here and put it onto the guitar. So I just got to fish it in. And what I have is some airline tubing. I'm going to fish them through the holes, attach them to these, and then fish it back out. Now this guy and this guy are going to be a pain in the butt, but we'll see how that works out. So I got it plugged in, and let's try it out. So that's that's supposed to be the neck. Let's see if that's true. Yep, that's the neck volume, and this is the bridge. Yep. Okay, I think we're good. All right, now to put them in. That's going to be the fun part. So what I got to do is drill the holes. I already did it. I got a 3/8 drill bit. all right, with a vice grip. Don't use a hand drill or a electric drill or a battery drill, because you can really mess it up. So 3/8 is the size that you need, because this measures now 23/64 and 3/8 is 24/64. So this should be perfect. I just do it real slow. Okay, I already did it, but just go back and forth and do it until you get a nice neat hole. It's going to chip the edges a little bit, but there's not much you can do about that. But that'll all get covered by the washer and the tone knob. So I got all of them done to 3/8. So now I can put my pots in. I already did them, so that's why it's going in so smooth. But when you do it, it's gonna, see? The edges are a little chipped, but not terrible. So, just do it slow, be careful. And next thing is going to be to put all the stuff in there. So what I'm doing now is snaking the tubing through the holes and bring them out. I already did 2 of them. All right, so I know which one's in what position. So this one, snake it through here, and then you got to fish it out. Just use a small piece of copper wire. Now I got that one. So this is this one. Let me take all the take it off the board, because I was putting them on, well, it was on the board, and I said, oops. So take this one out. Put this one in here. This thing is really nice and tight, so it shouldn't fall off when you're fishing it through. All right, I got one more. Hopefully they won't get tangled up on me. So this one now, all right, so I got all 4 now. And then this one should be pretty easy because it's right here, the switch. Oops, did I do the switch right? This is the 4 pots, and the switch should be right there, so that shouldn't be too hard. You can put it in right there. And then what I'm going to do with this guy, the plug, let me just take this one off. All right, so I got them all off. The plug I'm going to use
use the solder, and that should be easy to take out. Hopefully that works. Now I gotta go to plan B, because this is the farthest one. So let's try this and hopefully it'll work. I'll put it through there. I still need the washer. Alright, let's start putting everything in and see what happens. Get these out of the way. So that's that guy. That's this. It looks like something's in the way. Feel it. Yeah, getting caught. Not sure where it's getting caught at. And let's put oops. Gotta watch it. This one came out. Okay. Okay, so the first thing you got to do is fish in is the toggle switch, because it's right there. You can just put it in right there. Then the second thing is the plug, okay, because it's farthest away. All right, and I somehow attached the tubing to it. All right, so that's in. And I had to change it to the original one because the one that came with the kit is too short. So that's it. But I tested it and it works good now. Then the next one you're going to do is this one, which is right here. Actually, this one, which is right here. Fish this one in, and then this one, and then try and get this one. So I'm going to do that. Otherwise, and when I do it, I'll come back to the video, because the video is going to be 5 hours long if I continue. But this is like trial and error, because I put everything in there and it was just a big mess. So you got to figure out how to do one by one, so then all the wires don't get tangled up inside. And at some point, this red wire came off. So you got to be careful with these little, the little red wires, the hot wire. So you got to fish them in one by one and try to get them into the places. All right, so let's see what happens. Okay, so I got these three in. All right, so you have to do this one first, then this one, then this one, and now the fourth one is right here, so I can just put it right through the hole, and it'll be easy. Famous last words. There it is. Right there. Okay. Let's get the nut there. The washer. And there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm hoping I got them all in the right place. I think so. 2 volumes and 2 tones. I'll test it out. And now, this was a royal pain in the butt to do. If you don't have the patience for this, don't do it, because you'll slam the guitar against the wall. All right. It's just trial and error. You got to figure out which one to put in first. All right. Try and put this one in first, and then this one. Okay. The volume and the tone, and then volume, then the tone and the volume, and they'll just got to do them in. Try not to get all these tubes tangled up, because that's what I did at first. All right. So I'm gonna plug it in and see how it works.
Well, after using the airline hose for the fish tank, I realized that it takes up too much room in the guitar. So what I did was I tried some fishing line, some nylon fishing line. It's a lot easier because it doesn't take too much room in the guitar when you're trying to put all the pots in there and that the tubing is in there. So use the, get yourself a roll of fishing line. It doesn't have to be, you know, too strong, because it's not going to break, whatever, you know, 20-pound or whatever. Just get the roll, and you can get that anywhere at Walmart, whatever. So to fish it in, you can just use a zip tie and tie it onto the end, okay, and then just fish it through like that. And you can do all 4 like that, and then once you get the fishing line through there, tie it onto the pots, and that way you can pull it in, put them all in there, and then pull it in with the string. It'll be a lot easier. I just kind of redid it because one of the pots wasn't sitting in the right place. It's a lot easier with the fishing line, and I just cut a really long piece of it, as you can see, maybe 2 or 3 feet if you have to, so it doesn't get lost in the guitar. But use the fishing line. It's a lot easier, and you can fish it through really good, and it won't break when you pull it. Dental floss might break. Some people use that. The fishing line is much better. And like I said, it won't take up that much room inside the guitar once you got it all in there, because you got to stuff it all in there through here, remember. So again, use the fishing line. Okay, good luck.
Okay, so finally got all the pots in and the switch, everything. I just got to put all the knobs back in, but everything seems to be good. So there it is. Big pain in the butt to do. Good luck, and have fun.